Have you had all the piccalilli? No.
Top shelf at the back.
Oh, what the hell is that? Oh, that's me mum's face cream.
Oh, looks like someone's choked up in a jar.
Oh. Mum?
You've not done anything to upset her, have you? Well, you're seriously in the bad book, so she's been entertaining.
Oh, shut up.
You never know. She's in pretty good nick for a woman her age.
Ah, well, I'll tell you you're interested then, shall I?
She's up to her ears in debt. Any number of loan agencies would be glad of an address.
Anything else?
Well, she's been stepping on some well-heeled toes. Mrs. Belinda Connors is keen to meet up with her.
Details?
She's a self-made woman. Only thing was, while she was out making her millions, Kelly Windsor snuck in and helped herself to the husband.
Right. Well, here you are. We'll do lunch next time. My treat.
Pleasure doing business with you, as always.
Hello, is this Mrs. Connors? Belinda Connors?
Hey! If you need me, I'll be on my mobile.
Oh, there's a bubble not burst yet.
Has she always been like that?
Oh, she's a lovely baby. When I get your coffee, we'll make a plan.
Darling, with the young ones, and the young ones shouldn't be afraid to live, love.
Hi! Oh, what are you up to?
Just clearing my jewellery. Can't bear to part with it, so I'm just having a bit of a sort out.
Don't tell me Cruella's giving you the day off.
All the time in the world. Myself and Vivian Windsor have parted company for good.
Why?
Oh, the details are not important.
She sacked you then.
Do you know, I think these would look great on you.
Oh, no, Leslie, I couldn't.
I want you to have them.
No, really, you keep them.
Oh.
So?
Oh, just a little misunderstanding. You know what they say. Everything happens for a reason.
You don't seem very bothered.
One door closes, a million doors open. But I promise you, whatever happens, I will never be a burden to you and Simon again.
Am I missing something here?
The way I look at it is, this is the perfect opportunity for me to spend more time on important things in life. Right, shoes.
Right, well, I'll leave you to it then. Keep taking the medication.
I need you to give me a hand in the shop later.
I'd love to, but the whole minimum wage thing don't really do it for me. Besides, I've made other arrangements now with Jimmy.
Oh, things going well there then?
Yeah, fantastic. He's just a great big old teddy bear when you get to know him.
Oh, good for you.
It's incredible. He's dead sensitive and he knows just when to take the lead. Oh, but he's got these great big capable hands.
Thank you. Just a little bit too much information.
Send an email from Fireblaze saying she's still in Portugal.
Yeah, I thought of that, but he's sort of loved up. He hasn't been near the computer for days. Look, you're going to have to warn her off him. She'll listen to you.
No, I've tried. What more can I do?
Well, I'm going to have to do something to make them look like a right pillock.
Oh, not Ginger Brack again.
Oh, I reckon she does it on purpose, so we'll let her off the cake run.
All right, ladies.
What can we do for you?
As if we didn't know.
I just thought I'd pop in and convey my dad's thanks for a job well done.
Pleased with it, is he?
How's he holding up?
Yeah, fine. Keeping it together.
What about you?
Oh, I'm great. Curtains do it for me every time.
Are we still on for that drink later?
Yeah. Might even change my shirt if you're lucky.
Don't go mad. It's only the woolly.
Right, I better get off. See you after work.
Yeah. Won't miss it for the world.
Wow. He really, really fancies your soft furnishings.
Oh.
There you go.
What do you reckon to colonic irrigation?
You should probably look into separate premises.
Only I was thinking of getting it for me and Donna, you know, before the wedding. It's a bit of a surprise.
Yeah, well, I should check with her first if I were you.
Yeah, well, I would, but she's upstairs, claiming to have a migraine of all things.
I can't imagine why.
Rodney.
Yes, sir?
I'm sorry you have to witness this, but it has to be done. After yesterday's unfortunate incident, I realise that our differences are irreconcilable. So I have come to pick up my wages and agree to go our separate ways.
What wages? If anything, you owe me.
No, it's all right, Rodney. You don't have to come to my aid. I am not the pushover some people think. In my reckoning, you owe me £22. No, this won't take a minute. So, Vivian, you have two choices. You either pay up, or I shall tell all your customers about your furry little creatures in the storeroom.
Right, you can have your wages. Minus £4 for all those custard creams you seem so very fond of, and let's call it a £5 for all those calls to your beloved son, which makes £12, if I'm not wrong.
13, actually.
Please do come again.
I wanted to see, but I didn't want to seem to... Oh, God, I'm making a mess of this already. I just wanted to say that last night was wonderful. Truly wonderful.
Thank you. One night. Yeah, well, I'm not belittling the experience in any way.
I don't want you to think I do this regularly. I mean, I haven't... Well, there's only ever been Mick.
Leslie.
And we were childhood sweethearts. Oh, I suppose that sounds really old-fashioned.
No, not at all.
You're a very special person. And that's why I'm so happy that we finally let one another into each other's lives.
Let's go somewhere else.
Why should we? No, please. Please stay. I was just leaving anyway. Look, Kelly, I know we're never going to be the best of friends, but the things that have happened to my family recently, well, it's just sort of put everything into perspective, I guess.
Why? What's happened to your family?
Jimmy, don't. Now, I want to apologise for any animosity. And if you're going to be in the pub this evening, well, I'd love to buy you a drink. Just to show there are no hard feelings. Okay? It's just a drink.
What animosity? I just hate her.
You did what?
I thought you'd be pleased for me.
Oh, I don't believe this. Wait, you do know what he's like, don't you, Mum?
Well, I know he's got a history. I'm not completely naive.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
I know it's a shock. I'm shocked myself. But I'm not some little schoolgirl with a crush. I mean, there is a connection here. And I haven't felt like this since your dad.
Oh, no, now don't say that.
I'm not comparing him to your father. What we had was perfect. But I just don't want to be on my own for the rest of my life. And I really think I could be happy. Please don't ruin it for me.
Yeah, but Rodney... I mean, look at him. It's just wrong.
You're still a very attractive man.
Yeah, who just so happens to be my fiancé's dad. I mean, what does that make me and Nicola? Like, step-brother and sister or something? Oh, it just doesn't bear thinking about.
I think you're getting a bit ahead of yourself. I mean, nobody's even mentioned marriage. Yet, have they?
There's an expression for what you're doing, you know. It involves doorsteps and doo-doo.
Ah, come on. She's a fine-looking woman and they're both grown-ups. Where's the harm?
Are we talking about the same woman here? Big hair, wears lots of pink, and ever so slightly highly strung.
Oh, here comes Simon.
Rodney?
Simon.
You think I can have a word?
Look, I think I know what you're going to say.
Oh, do you know? I'll not bother then. To be honest, I'm more interested in hearing what you have to say.
Well, I have nothing but the greatest respect for Leslie, as you know.
Oh, and last night, that was all about respect, was it?
Look, I really think this is something your mother and I should...
You have no intention of seeing this through.
We never made any promises.
She's over the house now, on cloud 9. Kidding herself that you're going to do the right thing by her, which you're not. So do us a favour, eh? Get your unsavoury backside over to the house and square things with her right now. And Rodney, you'll do it so well that you won't even feel the knife going in. Right?
I only wanted the best for her. For all of you.
Save it.
Yeah, just go, Dad.
Right, here we go. First sign of any trouble and I'll deploy our secret weapon here.
Well, I could do without an audience. We're your moral support.
Anyway, we're only having one, so you settled in.
Right, okay.
Don't screw up too bad, really, do you?
Well, I could say the same. You look gorgeous.
Thanks. All right, get the drinks in before you change your mind. Oh.
I've
Simon
been
was
thinking about last night.
You go first.
This isn't easy, But I think we need to be frank. I'm afraid I've started feeling, in the cold light of day, wondering whether we weren't a little previous last night.
I know. Look, you're right, absolutely right. It was my fault. I'd had too much to drink and I was upset about the shop and all the trouble I caused Nicola and Simon, and I just wasn't thinking straight.
Well, I think I should at least take half the blame.
Oh, no, you must think I'm awful.
No, not at all, no. Well, it was a mistake. Perhaps if we'd waited.
No, don't say any more, because don't, please. But I'm just glad we can be adult about it.
Right.
Yes.
Are you sure everything's okay?
Oh, yes, I'm fine. Better to have cleared the air.
Yeah.
Oh, and Rodney, thanks for being so understanding.
He's not a bad person.
No, just...
How did she take it? Is she okay?
You're remarkable, yes. She's a very robust woman. You underestimate her, you know.
It's not the first adjective that springs to mind.
So you've sorted it?
Everything's fine. So, let me buy you all a drink. That's the least I can do.
Isn't it just?
I'm off to Nottingham tonight. 30 quid return. My mum's picking me up from the station.
Oh, I love Auntie Precious. Say hello from me, yeah?
Yeah, you always were golden boy, my mum, you creep.
You sure you know what you're doing with them?
How can you afford all that? I thought you were skint. It's none of your business, is it? Did you pay for this? You're on the verge of bankruptcy. What are you playing at?
Keep your voice down, please. Everything's fine with the business, thank you.
That's not what I think it is.
It's just a ring.
A diamond ring. Oh, you're not being serious. I wanted it on this finger. See how it looks.
That's great.
Oh, for God's sake, Debbie, wise up. She's a skank.
Hey!
What? Sniffing around your wallet and making you pay for things.
Yeah, because what else could she possibly see in me, eh?
How can you be so blind? She's a liar. She's scamming you. Go on, then. If you really like Paddy Kirk, tell us what it is about him that you just can't resist. Everything. What colour are his eyes?
Get off.
Blue. Yeah, well, lucky guess. How do you like his tea? What's his favourite animal? What do you think this is, Mr. and Mrs? Milky with one sugar. Penguins.
Right, stop. This is not... How did you know that?
It's obvious what this is. She's in love with you herself. Don't be ridiculous. No offence. Look, I know because I'm Fireblade. No, I'm Fireblade. Look, Paddy, it was me. I made the whole thing up. I thought he'd cheer you up, so I started sending you emails. And when you wanted to meet us in Portugal, and obviously I couldn't go, I just thought you'd think you were stood up, and then that'd be the end of it. And then you came back with her. She's been fleecing me ever since. Oh, I'm really, really sorry. I'll resign and everything. I really didn't mean for it to go this far.
Please. Please tell me that's not true.
I can't lie to you anymore. She's right. I never loved you.
But you can't leave me like this. I'm nothing without you.
What would I ever see in you, you sad specimen of a man?
I know Joe, I've known for ages, really.
You are? How?
Well, my first clue, Miss Styles, was a late email I received cancelling the rendezvous in Portugal. Mysteriously, had come from your email account. So perhaps I'm not as sad and as stupid as you obviously think I am. So we decided to play a little trick on you, didn't we? See how you like it when people start messing with your head.
I don't believe this. I was worried sick.
Well, you kept that one quiet.
Well, you know what they say. You can't take it, don't dish it out.
You're pathetic, the pair of you.
Twisted.
No hard feelings, though, eh?
She'll be all right. And by the way, this sad and pathetic man would like a pint, please.
You all right, Mum?
Right, I'll leave you to it.
No, Nicola, don't be silly. This is your house. Besides, I'm fine.
Really?
Yes, really. Now, look, I know you don't want to hear the nitty-gritty details, but I've had a full and frank discussion with Rodney, and we've sorted everything out.
What, and you're okay with that?
I know you think you're the parent in this relationship, but give me credit. Rodney was mortified when he realised he'd taken advantage of me. So that's why we've decided to take things slowly.
Well, Mum...
Oh, I'm so looking forward to being courted by such a lovely man.
Oh. Just let my dad sort it out.
Aren't you a bit short for catwalk stuff?
Not in Japan, I'm not.
I think I'll get another drink. It looks like it's going to be a long night.
Shall we just go?
No, I'm not having your snotty family forcing me out. And Lady Muck's due in a minute, so at least try and make it look like you're having a good time.
So you made it. That's wonderful. Well, it looks like Matthew's in the chair, so what are we having to drink? Jimmy?
Pint, please.
Pint and Kelly. Right, that's a no then.
Kelly.
What are you doing here?
I could have phoned the police, but the personal touch is so much better, don't you think?
What about police?
Just give me the car keys and I'll leave.
Can we just take this outside?
Is this woman bothering you?
Just leave it, Jimmy.
Who is she?
I'm the wife of the man that this little scrubber was stupid enough to think was her boyfriend.
You didn't tell me he was married.
What difference does it make? He was going to leave her. Jonathan gave me that car as a gift.
Tiny little problem with that, I'm afraid. It isn't his to give.
You are?
My God, you really are stupid, aren't you? Jonathan doesn't have any money. It's my money, my husband, my car.
Hang on a minute. I thought I was your boyfriend.
Please, can we...
Don't tell me you're embarrassed. Didn't have much shame when you were getting a kit off for those adult magazines, did you?
They were glamour shots.
Get over yourself. They were porn. Some of them were barely legal.
She's lying. She's just jealous because Jonathan was leaving her for me, that's all.
Oh, where is he now, eh? At home with our kids. Oh, didn't he mention the twins? They'll be 5 next week.
You're a liar. You're a lying, dried-up old cow.
Stop it. You're making a show of yourself.
You don't have to listen to any of this.
Call him if you don't believe me. You've got the number, haven't you? Kelly! Just give me back what's mine and I'll leave.
Stop! Everything I got of your husband I earned.
You earned in bed.
Yeah, that's right. Sometimes in your bed, actually.
Just give me the key.
Back!
Give me the key.
Give it! Oh!
You stay away from me and my family. Next time I have the police onto you. Look at you! Just a pathetic little nobody!
Poor Kelly Windsor. All mouth and no knickers. Be careful who you cross next time.